What is up, guys? Welcome back to our Boston Bruins franchise mode series here at Dreams Gaming. We have a matchup with the Montreal Canadiens in the Eastern Conference Final. So, in both of the past two seasons, the Canadiens have eliminated us from the playoffs, and they signed a star free agent after year one in Kevin Shattenkirk. We were going after Shattenkirk, and he said no to us and yes to the Habs. So, a bit of a rivalry here, not only in real life, but also in this franchise mode simulation. So we look to beat the absolute shit out of the Montreal Canadiens this time around. And looking at the ratings, we have a 3-point advantage on offense. They have a 3-point advantage on defense and a 4-point advantage in the net. So based on that, it's just going to be if we can solve their defense and if their offense is good enough to get past us. So, just like last series, we're just going to go with the best lines because that's what's working for us so far. Down 3-1 in the first round, I just went best lines, and we won 3 straight to win that series, and I believe we won the last series in 6 games maybe. So we are 7-2 with these best lines. So I'm gonna keep it the way it is, and if we start fucking up, I will change it for sure. And that's what the defense looks like. So let's look at the Montreal Canadiens. Alright, so here are the Habs lines. They're starting out with Pacioretty, Galchenyuk, and Nikita Scherbak on the first line. Second line of Brendan Gallagher, Charles Hudon, and Alexander Radulov. Third line of Andrew Shaw, Andreas Martinson, and Kalle Jarnkrok. Fourth line of Stubben Matteau, Michael McCarron, and Dwight King. So pretty similar lines from what we've seen the past 2 seasons. I'm not even sure if they have any new additions. If they do, I do not recognize the names as being new additions. So obviously it's nothing important there. Pretty much going to be the same team that we've faced the past 2 seasons. And on defense, they've got Shattenkirk paired with Shea Weber on the top line. A new guy in here with Mikhail Sergachev with Jeff Petri Dish. Alexei Yemelin and Nathan Beaulieu as their third pairing. So outside of the top pairing, the bottom 4 are pretty average. So if we look to take advantage from any lines in their defense, it's going to be the bottom 4. And then for their offense, their bottom 6 isn't the best. Our third line is definitely a lot better than theirs, and our second line probably has an advantage there. Even our first line, to a small extent, is probably better than their first line. So yeah, nothing too scary there on the offense. And then the defense, try to take advantage of this bottom 4 and try to shut down this top 2. In the net, Carey Price. Yep, Carey Price. So in 11 playoff games, he's got a 94 save percentage and a sub-2 GAA. So another big season for him in the playoffs thus far for the Canadiens. Carey Price has been their backbone, and he's been a brick wall for them in net. So gonna have to figure out how to get past Carey Price. So in 11 games, let's look at how their lines have done points wise. So Pacioretty 11, 10, and 7. So that first line being +7 and +6, really good. They've been playing really well so far, about a point a game on the left side and in the center. So we need to shut them down, and I'm sure we need to shut down their top defensive pair too. So let's just move on to the next line. They got 6, 4, and 4. So not big production from their second line. Down there near like a third point a game or so. So that should be I forgot what I was gonna say, so fuck it. Third line, 5, 4, and 5. So about the same as their second line, about a half to a third of a point a game. So kind of an advantage there that we have. And then going to the fourth line, 3, 4, and 3. So not bad for a fourth line, but nothing too spectacular on their entire forward lines outside of their top line. So headed to their defense, I got 3 from Shattenkirk, 4 from Weber, so that's pretty low. 3, 1, and 0, 5 for Beaulieu. Holy shit! So their top pairing defensively has not been playing well in terms of points, at least. They're both plus players. Their entire defense is pluses, but their top pairing is the smallest pluses. And they're not scoring a whole lot of points. So despite that, the Habs are 8-3 so far in the playoffs. So if we can figure out how to beat them and keep shutting down their top pairing and shut down their top line, we should be good. I should have looked at our players, but that's fine. We know what we did. We know who we are. All right, so let's get into this first game. I'm pretty sure they have home ice advantage, but I will double check. So I think we were the wild card. Despite having the same number of points on the season, they probably had the tiebreaker. So they have home ice. We just double check. And they do, yes. So, alright, not sure what the second tiebreaker is, but both teams had the same number of regulation and overtime wins. Same number of points. So, we did have a minus goal differential on the season, and they did not. Their power play is 2% better. Their penalty kills 8% better. And we were better on the road. They were better at home. Alright, so headed to Montreal for game 1 of the series. I just want to say fuck the Habs before we get into it real quick. Not been to click play game. I was too busy fucking the Habs to choose the right option there. So down to the Final Four. This is the most the most success we've had so far in this franchise mode series. So even if we lose here, which obviously I'd be very disappointed if we lost. Jesus Christ, Marchand, the double minor in the first fucking minute. Even if we lose here, it's still the best we've done in this franchise mode, so we're still making progress. With that said, though, if I lose, I'm still going to be very, very disappointed, because that'll be the third time in 3 seasons that the Montreal Canadiens have eliminated us from the playoffs. So let's just avoid that happening altogether. All right, first period. There we go. Nicky gets us on the board first, getting outshot 16-6. So a really good play from Rask there in the first period. And Carey Price has not looked, at least so far in this game, like he should. Nicky scores from about the slot right in front of the net, so that's good shit to see there. Second period. All right, we're still up by 1. They got goals from Gallagher to tie it up. We went ahead with Nicky. They tied it up again with Hudon. And we went ahead with Kyle Turris. So, pretty much the same here. We got 3 goals and 18 shots. They only have 2 goals on 24 shots. So far in this game, Rask is outplaying Carey Price. So let's see if that can keep up into this third period. Power play? Can we score? No, but they can. As soon as the power play is over, Martinson scores and they get a power play. We kill it off. So, third time we've given up a 1-goal lead in this game. But I don't fucking know. I don't. Fuck! No! Jesus Christ. Alright, we lost that game, boys. Gallagher scores with a minute left to take the lead. Andrew Shaw scores 6 seconds later on an empty net. I'm not sure why the net was empty that fast, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, we give up game 1, but that's okay. At least it was a road game. Gallagher and Nicky, first and second star. Hudon with the third star. It's a goal and an assist. So, Rask outplayed Price for most of that game, except for the third period. At least the game we lost was at the Canadiens, so we still have 3 games at home we need to win, and we still need to steal 1 from the Canadiens. Soon, I should say, as soon as possible. That'd be great. Let's see if we can get it right here in game 2. All right, so another 2 1-goal leads blown, but that's okay because we're still tied headed into the second period. Marchand and DeBrusk score for us, and then Radulov and Pacioretty score for them. So 10 shots to 12. Neither goalie is playing too great so far in this first period. Let's see if that changes in the second period. It does not. Once again, another 1-goal lead and another comeback by the Habs. We score with Bjorkstrand. They score with Radulov. They're still out shooting us, so Rask is outplaying Carey Price to a certain extent, but at the same time, it's still a tie game. So anything can happen here in this third period. Power play? There we go. Ho-Sang scores on power play. We still have more time? Alright, fuck it. As I try to stumble over those thoughts, we get another power play. Bergeron scores again. Alright, I need a second. So, we had a power play. Was it a major or something? No, it was just a minor. Okay. Why do we still have a power play then? Is there something that carried over from the second? Okay. Radulov had a major hooking penalty at the end of the second period. And Ho-Sang scored on that. right there. And then, as it was still a power play, I think. No. As soon as the power play ended, like the second it ended, Andrew Shaw scored for the Habs. And then McCarron took an elbowing penalty. And then Bergeron scored on that. So good play from our power play. 2 power play goals here in the third period. But at the same time, we've given up 4 one-goal leads in this game. 2 we gave up in the first, 1 in the second, and then now 1 in the third. But we've taken another 1-goal lead here in the third period. Let's see if we can avoid blowing this lead once again. So a 5th 1-goal lead blown would be super devastating for this team. Let's see if we can avoid that. With 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left, 1 minute left. Come on, guys. 11 seconds. There we go, boys. So we won Game 2 in Montreal. It was quite a thriller. Gave up 4 1-goal leads. Hope we never do that shit again. Hope we never do that again. So Bergeron and Marchand with a goal and assist, but Radulov was the first star with 2 goals and 1 assist. So 1-1 headed back to Boston. That is good news. We just got to win our home games here on out, and we will win the series. Let's see if we can start that with a dominating Game 3 performance in Boston. First period, no. So the first time in this series that the Habs have scored first, and the first time there's been more than a 1-goal lead, other than that empty netter they scored in Game 1, we're not counting that. So they got goals from Hudon and Shattenkirk. So a different story here in Game 3 in that Price is outplaying Rask. Rask has given up 2 goals and 8 shots. Price scoreless through 13 shots. So it seems like whoever's the home team is getting more shots on net, but their goalie's playing worse. So I don't know how to feel about that. Let's see if that can change in the second period. It cannot. So pretty much the same shit here in the second period. Dwight King gets a goal. The worst player on the Montreal Canadiens team here in the third period from the left half boards. So they have 3 goals on 14 shots. We have no goals on 21 shots. I'm going to sip some water here while this third period happens because we're kind of out of this game already. Especially since we can't score on that double minor. Jesus Christ. You pieces of shit. 5-on-3, we still can't. Oh my god. We had all the opportunity to come back here in this third period. And they score once again. So we had a double minor, it looked like, and then a couple of other minors throughout that third period. Jesus, we had 4 penalties. Okay, so the first one, we had 2 5-on-3 opportunities. Albeit the first one was for like 30 seconds, but still, that's like 3.5 minutes on a power play with some 5-on-3 time sprinkled in there. And then we had 3 more minutes on a power play with a whole minute of 5-on-3. Could not score either time, so that is super disappointing to see. We had all the opportunity there, but they got a goal. So 31 save shutout for Carey Price. He'll be your first star. Galchenyuk and Hudon round out the 3 stars. So Rask did not play well. Carey Price played out of his mind. 4 goals on 24 shots for Rask. That fucking sucks. So we're down 2-1. We really need to win this game. If we don't win this game, we are out of the series. We came back from 3-1 before, but not against the Canadiens. So let's see what happens in this first period. Alright, so the same story as games 1 and 2. We go up, and we give up the 1-goal lead. Turris scores for us, and Alexei Yemelin for the Montreal Toilet Seats. Alright, second period. Okay, this is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. We've come into the third period with a 1-goal lead. Joe Pavelski scores from the right face-off circle. And we have a 1-goal lead headed into the third period. So Rask is outplaying Price a little bit in this game. 20 shots and 1 goal for Rask. 16 and 2 goals for Price. So let's see if we can carry over this 1-goal lead into the third period and not blow it another time. So starting out this third period, 5 minutes in, nothing happened. We got a power play though. Can we score on it? No, we cannot. So power play's been pretty shit here in these last 2 third periods. 5 opportunities and 0 goals. As this period's winding down, can we hold on to this lead? Tuukka Rask, can he shut the door? No. No. Calle Jarnkrok scores with 35 seconds left. And Tuukka Rask could not shut the door. Oh, fuck. We really need this game. We really need this game. We really do. We're going to watch it because so far in games I've watched this playoff run. We are 3-0 in these overtime games, and we've not seen the other team score a goal. Of course, that's going to change now that I've said it and that I've mentioned it. But we're just going to see if we can steal this game here. Actually, they'll be the ones still in the game if they win, because they were fucking down with 30 seconds left. Jesus, man. Ah, fuck me. Let me get some water before I do this little broadcast action. Alright. So, we got Galchenyuk versus Bergeron here in the face-off circle. Bergeron wins it straight back to Brodin. Carries it over the red line over to Bergeron. Gets it poked out of the zone. You fucking asshole. Vlasic's wheeling back in our zone. Hopefully he doesn't turn it over. Throws it to Brodin. Back to Vlasic. Little D-to-D passing there. Not bad. Beat the little forechecker. Nicky. Nicky carries it in and lets Weber take it from him. Scherbach on the 1-on-2 opportunity. Deacon all over Vlasic. What are you doing, Vlasic? You're looking like you're about 37 out there. That skating. One-timer. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Pick it up. Pick it up. Whew. Okay, so Rask gave up a little rebound there and couldn't pick the puck up. Good hit there by Hosang on Shattenkirk. Hosang's bringing it in the zone and dumps it around. Can Nicky get there? Throws a little hit on Shea Weber, but that's not going to work. Shea Weber does not get hit by little forwards. Oh, I thought that was going to be a dump in, but it was a surprise slap shot by Pacioretty. We let him walk right in. Oh, God. Okay, so the puck bounced up, went on top of the net instead of landing behind Rask, thank goodness. They're passing around the zone. One-timer Rask with the big save right there off of Galchenyuk's stick. Holy shit, we are not playing well so far. Look at the top 10 plus minuses. We have nobody. They have 3 people. That's not good. Defense is on face-off here. A little tie-up. Pavelski comes in and takes it. Pavelski skating it up. Probably going to dump it in here. And he does. So, who's on this left wing? Turris as the center. Pastrnak. Wheeling around behind the net to Turris. In front of the net. Passes it over to Pavelski, who loses the puck. Sergachev throws it up to Gallagher. Brings it in the zone. What's he going to do with it? Little deeky-deek. And this is just a mass of black jerseys right there as Galchenyuk turns it over. Carlo brings it in the zone. A little dump and chase action here once again from the Bruins. Petrie gets it. Wins the board battle. Up to Hudon. Up to Radulov. Carrying it across the red line. Over to Gallagher. Back to Radulov. Back to Hudon. Back to the point to Petrie. One-timer there. Oh, my God. Almost a big dick tip there in front of the net by Radulov. But Rask saw it the whole way. Top 10 in hits. Brodin and Carlo there. Gallagher. Gallagher's leading the league in hits in the playoffs. Alright, sure, game. Sure. Dude's like 5'2". Another tie-up here. Fiala comes in and gets it up to Marchand. Pretty good third line out here for us. Fiala, Marchand, and Wenberg. Pretty dominant there. Hudon dumps it around. Can we get there? Yes, we can, but we lose it. Gallagher with the hit right there. Hudon, oh, big glove save by Tuukka Rask. Holy shit. So 10 minutes into this overtime period, and no score. My biggest fear in doing this is that there will be some like triple or quadruple overtime game, and I'll be trying to broadcast it for like 30 minutes straight. So when the big defensive zone face-off, Marchand dumps it in. It'd be nice if we weren't dumping in so many fucking pucks. Yemelin gets it, and his stick goes through Marchand. That makes sense. Martinson dumps it in for the Habs, but it is offside. So I noticed the thing about the computer is they love dumping the puck in. If they get the blue line and there's no there's no one else in the zone with them, they'll just dump it in. They won't try to hold it or create space or create time or anything. So a good stick lift win there for whoever's our center. It did not look. Probably Wenberg. We lose the puck in the neutral zone though, and Yarncroke. What angle? Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Yarncroke with a good centering pass to Martinson, but we got a hit on him before he could shoot it. Another dump in there by the computer. And the Habs have the puck once again. Martinson coming in the zone, a little 2-on-2. Over to Shaw. Carries it over and loses it to Grzelcyk. Up to Zach Hyman. Over to Bjorkstrand. So here's the fourth line. Another fucking dump in, so. Jesus Christ. I don't think we've had any zone time. Have we had any chances this overtime? I don't think so. All we've been doing is dumping it in. So Shaw brings it up, a little 2-on-2. Gets hit there, but still has the puck. He dumps it around. Over to Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand up to Fleury. Over to Hyman. Willing to see if we'll dump it in here. DeBrusque. No. DeBrusque holds it, creating some room, wheeling around the net. What's he going to do? One-timer. Oh, shit. Oh, Hyman. Okay. So a little. Oh, my God. Our fourth line with these huge chances, just not being able to connect on these one-timers and get one past Price. So Bjorkstrand to, yeah, as Yarncrook scared me there. I thought he was going to shoot it off Rask pads. A couple of sending passes there from our fourth line. DeBrus to Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand to Hyman, maybe, I don't know. We win the face-off here. Bergeron with the slapper gets deflected. Shattenkirk in a board battle with Hosang, and the Bruins come out with it and then turn it over. They come out with it again. Point Brodin, slapper, does not make it to Price. Weber with the block shot. A little 3-on-5 here for the Habs. And Galchenyuk still has it. Sherbak, oh, good save there by Rask. And Bergeron picks it up in the defensive zone, up to Hosang. He takes it into the zone and gets hit. Shattenkirk takes the puck. Galchenyuk and Pacioretty with a little 2-on-2 here. Galchenyuk with the dekes. Holy shit. Okay, but Rask was there. And the Habs dump it around. Galchenyuk comes out with it. Oh my god. Big save by Rask. As Vlasic let Galchenyuk walk right in. Vlasic has not been playing well this game. He looks slow and not making defensive plays. Bergeron wheels around the net and tries to stuff at 5-hole, but Price was not buying it. So Galchenyuk up, little 2-on-3 action here for the Habs, little 2-on-4. And okay. I thought someone was going to be there. I had to hold my breath. As Pavelski takes the puck from Stubb and Mateau. Pavelski brings it in, a little deeky deeks. Over to Pastrnak, back to Pavelski. Back to Pastrnak, right in front of the net. He tries to deke. Price was there, and then number 10 gets an opportunity. I forget who number 10 is, but that was shut down. Habs are in the zone. A little board battle here with Pastrnak. They kick it low, and Yimmelin's in there behind the net. Oh my god, Yimmelin to McCarron, who was wide open in front of the net. You have not been playing good defense this overtime period. My goodness. As I just want this to be over by this point. Holy shit. But obviously I want us to score instead of them. I don't want it over that much. That'd be fine with the Habs scoring. So Tuukka Rask with 38 saves so far. Yimmelin to make it 39. Rask with the blocker save off the face-off shot. And that slapper goes wide. Pavelski gets the puck up to McAvoy. Over to Turris. He's in there by himself. A little deek, and he gets hit off the puck. As Yimmelin picks it up to Gallagher. What are the Habs going to do here with this 3-on-4? They're going to lose the puck to Matt Grzelcyk and then take it right back. Hudon over to Gallagher. Back to Beaulieu. Over to Yimmelin. And that is taken away. So see if we can get a little chance here. A little 3-on-2. The closing seconds of this period. Winberg with the deke and the slapper. And that is deflected high. And that'll be it for this first overtime. So some pretty exciting stuff. We're not playing good defense, but Rask is bailing us out, as the Habs have had plenty of opportunities in front of the net. We're getting outshot 42-33, and our penalty minutes, we've taken a lot of penalties this game. The Habs have not. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, and that's because this game is going into double overtime, and I'm still live commentating it. And I just hope it ends soon, and I hope we score, obviously. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. Of course, you guys already know that. You can just look at the bottom of the screen. Bergeron gets the face-off win to Brodin, who throws it in on Price. And Weber picks it up instead of getting the offensive face-off. Did Bergeron just destroy Shea Weber? I'm going to go watch that. Holy fuck. Let's see. Alright, so Bergeron dumps it in. No, Bergeron wins the face-off. Back to Brodin. Brodin misses the pass horribly. Off of Carey Price's pads. Shea Weber picks it up, avoids putting it in the net. Here comes Bergeron. I'm going to be so embarrassed if this wasn't a big hit. Here comes Bergeron. Weber gets rid of it, and then Bergeron, boom! Just fucks up Shea Weber. How's that feel, buddy? How's that feel? Yeah, you stand up, you bitch. Alright, so that was that. They're probably going to score right here because I was making fun of their team. That's how it works for me. So Sherbak brings it in, dumps it around. Brodin picks it up. And board battle here with Pacioretty. Still board battle, and Sherbak wins it. Oh my god, I saw that coming from a mile away. Galchenyuk. But a big blocker save by Rask. So Shea Weber. Another slap shot save by Tuukka Rask. Holy fuck. We cannot stop giving up these chances. Can't do it. But all it takes is one on the other end for us to get out of this game. So Bergeron, defensive zone, face-off against Galchenyuk. Wins it straight back to Vlasic, and then Vlasic turns it over. That's going to be the game right there. My fucking god. My God, let me break that play down a little bit for you. So Bergeron wins the face-off straight back. And then good job AI. Fucking, who's this? Vlasic? Vlasic gets the puck. Doesn't know what to do with it. He's just standing there. He's just fucking standing there. Galchenyuk hits him off the puck. Picks it up. Nice little skate kick. Bergeron's poke goes wide. And then, of course, Brodin, because we need 3 guys over here. We need 3 guys over here to defend this one guy. That makes sense. That's going to leave open all this ice. Petrei's going to be here on the opposite wing, wide open. He's got an easy pass right here to Scherbach. He's going to make it. Scherbach's going to one-time it. Rask doing all he can to slow down these chances. We got Hosang here not skating back to this open ice. Instead, he skates at the point. I don't know, he skates at the point, whatever that's about. So Scherbach with a little one-timer. Does that land off Rask's chest? Let's see. Does that hit Rask in the chest or the blocker? Okay, so that makes sense. It bounces off Rask's stomach. And instead of swallowing it up, it bounces over here. As I forget which button zoom. And then Pacioretty's just wide open. No one on this side of the ice. Just buries it. Rask had no chance. So god damn it. Alright, down 3-1 in the series. We got to make a little bit of line changes. Mix it up a little bit. We played like absolute shit in that overtime period. And we are down 3-1. We gotta win 3 straight. Good news is there is no good news because we're down 3-1 and playing in Montreal. We lost both home games. I guess the good news is we've beaten Montreal in this series, but it's not looking good for us here. What do we want to do? Let's throw Pastrnak up here, and then Marchand there, Hosang here, and then do that. Alright, so just stacking these top 2 lines as much as possible. Defense is fine. Let's check out the power play. We want Nicky over here, and then Marchand on this first unit with Bergeron. Vlasic's fine. And then, oops, Jesus. There we go. And then we're going to throw Grizzlick here on the second unit. We're going to put Pastrnak here. Hosang here. We need a left-hander to go here. Pavelski will probably go on our point. Left wing, Fiala, is he lefty? He is. So Fiala's going to go here. And then we're going to put, shit, man. There we go. We're going to put Pavelski here on the right wing. Alright, down 3-1. We need a monster comeback here. Starting with Game 5 in Montreal. Can we do it? I am not too confident. As in the West, the Canucks have gone up 3-1 on the Blues. Did not mean to click play game. Be nice for me to go in and play and just absolutely destroy the Habs, but I don't want to do that because that takes away from the actual GM portion of the game. You could easily go in and play all the games and win 82 games in a season. Pastrnak scores early. Good shit. Good shit. Martinson scores quickly for the Habs. They have a power play. I did not want to live sim this. So Pastrnak scores 30 seconds in. Martinson responds less than 2 minutes later. Another 1-goal lead given up here. Let's see what happens in the rest of the first period. We get 2 goals. Good shit. So Pastrnak and Nicky. So that new first line is coming up absolutely huge for us so far in the first period of this Game 3. Let's see if they can keep it up in the second period. Not necessarily, but it's fine because the Habs didn't score either. So 3-1 game headed into the third period. We're out shooting them 26-17. 5-on-3, 5-on-4. Okay, we cannot capitalize on our power play opportunities. New power play lines aren't working apparently. That's alright because we still have the 2-goal lead, less than 10 minutes left in the third period. Out shooting them by 14. Hosang gets another one for us. Alright, so headed back to Boston for a Game 6. Down 3-2, so every game from here on out is an elimination game. We need a big dick win in Boston. I'm going to get right into it so we don't lose any momentum. Let's see what happens in the Canucks. So the Canucks lose as well, so 3-2 over there in the Western Conference. Alright, first period. There we go, boys. Fiala and Pavelski. So that third line there, getting 2 goals to start us out. And then Martinson, who's having a huge playoff series, at least a huge last 2 games, keeping the Habs in it. He brings it back within 1 near the end of the first period. So let's see if we can keep up this play. In the second period, oh my fucking god. Galchenyuk and Stubborn Mateau and Dwight King score for the Habs. 2 fourth line goals, excuse me, and 1 first line goal. So it's looking bleak here for the Bruins. We just absolutely shit the bed there in the second period. So we need a big dick third period here. And we started off with a power play, but we could not score. The Habs had a penalty kill. The Habs had a power play, but we killed it off. So 10 minutes left. There we go. Brodin scores from the right point to bring it within 1. Can we complete this comeback? Yarncroke scores for the Habs. And it's looking like our series and our season is over. Beaulieu scores. Pacioretty scores. Oh, fuck. Fuck me, man. Fuck the Habs. This game is fucking bullshit. This game is fucking bullshit.